from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Henrico School Board sets a mask policy for the coming school year, but in the end it didn't actually matter. We'll tell you why coming up on today's Henrico News Minute for Friday, August 13th, 2021. It's brought to you today by Henrico County CSB Prevention Services and in part by Chess Counselor LLC, helping students one move at a time, bringing chess and wellness programs to the community. Visit them at chesscounselor.com.
And now for the news.
Masks will be required in all Henrico County public schools for students and employees alike, with a few exceptions in the fall. The school board voted yesterday unanimously to approve that updated recommendation from the HCPS Health Committee, though in the end it didn't really matter because at about the same time the state was putting forth a health order that mandates masks be worn in all public and private K-12 schools by everyone 2 years and older. That order effectively took the decision-making process out of the hands of local school boards statewide. The only time that students will not be required to wear masks indoors in schools will be during nap time for those elementary school students who take naps. Outdoors, masks will only be required during athletic events at the secondary school level, but they may be removed for performances or competitions according to the standards adopted by the school board. There will be exceptions made in any situation for people who cannot wear masks or cannot safely wear masks because of a disability as defined by the Americans with Disabilities Act. School System Chief of Staff Beth Tigan said that staff members who are exposed to COVID and who are required to quarantine will have to use sick time to do so, but students and staff who are fully vaccinated and those who wear masks can, quote, generally avoid quarantine protocols, end quote, according to Tigan. All students also will have to wear masks on school buses. That's a federal mandate. The school board also is working to revise policies in an effort to protect the rights of transgender and non-binary students, as is now required by state law. The board's act to revise policy was compelled by legislation passed earlier this year by the General Assembly, which requires local school boards to implement policies for transgender students that are congruent with the Department of Education's model policies. Henrico Superintendent Amy Cashwell said that the policy changes mirror practices that are already in place in Henrico's schools. One revision to a student record policy would allow schools to change a student's name and gender designation on official records by request of a parent or guardian. Another change would allow students participating in school programs, events, or activities that are segregated by gender to participate in a manner that is consistent with their gender identity. However, that would not apply to secondary athletic events, which will remain in adherence with Virginia High School League guidance. The school board is slated to vote on those policy revisions at its next work session, August 26th. Sandston will come together September 6th and celebrate its 100th anniversary with festivities for all ages, including a select number of Sandston's original citizens. The community of about 7,500 people looks different from the smaller and more tightly knit community that it was a number of years ago, but there's still a demonstrated interest among community members past and present in celebrating the milestone, according to Jimmy Mayford, who once was known as the unofficial mayor of Sandston. Mayford told the Citizen he's gotten emails from people as far away as Florida, Tennessee, and the Carolinas telling him that they're coming back for the centennial celebration. Some have not been back in 50 or 60 years, he said. The celebration will include a parade beginning at 1 p.m. along Williamsburg Road and a block party from 2 to 4 at the Sandston Recreation Area on J.B. Finley Road. If you'd like to participate in the parade, you have to apply by August 20th. We've got a link on our website. You can just look for this article at henricocitizen.com by clicking on Community. Henrico reported 82 new COVID-19 cases yesterday, up from 79 on Wednesday. It's now averaging 66 new cases a day during the past 7 days. There was one new virus-related hospitalization also reported yesterday in the county. Henrico's now had 5 days out of the past 10 with more than 78 cases per day. That's the first time that has happened in the county since March 26th through April 3rd. Henrico's positivity percentages among PCR and rapid testing encounters are 6.7% and 8% respectively, both slightly lower than the state averages. Well, you might be receiving vote-by-mail applications in your mailbox pretty soon. They're probably coming from one of two nonprofit organizations, the Center for Voter Information or the Voter Participation Center. A combined total of 110,000 mailings are expected to be sent out to county residents by September 8th. That's according to General Registrar Mark Coakley, who told the Board of Supervisors that county residents should be expecting them. The mailings will include a vote-by-mail application and return envelope to either a local election office or the respective nonprofit that provided the application. They are not coming from Henrico County or the Virginia Board of Elections, Coakley said. Voting in person and by mail for this November's elections begins September 17th.
As we all strive to do our part during this extraordinary time, Henrico Area Mental Health serves as your local and public mental health agency, continuing to do its part. We all experience mental health challenges, especially during extreme challenging times.
It doesn't matter your age, gender, race, or ethnicity. Each person is affected differently. If you're a resident of Charles City, New Kent, or Henrico counties, and you, a family member or friend or someone you know, may need someone to talk to about the mental health challenges being experienced.
Do your part and call us at 804-727-8515. That's 804-727-8515. We're here to help. Remember, mental health is good health. Call Henrico Area Mental Health at 804-727-8515. That number again is 804-727-8515.
This message comes to you from Henrico County CSB Prevention Services.